we need to get into possibly one of the most boring Snatch games I've ever witnessed. Oh yes, it's gonna be that kind of review. A low jazz kind of read. Play the theme song. Let's get into it. Listen. Yeah! Yes, God! Oh. Get that out of there! Sis boom bye, it's your boy MattyRants. Thanks again for tuning into the channel. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, and downstairs below are all my links. That's Twitter at the MattyRants, at MattyRants on Facebook and Instagram, Cash App, and PayPal. For the girls that want to donate, that's $ MattyRants for the Cash App, PayPal.me/MattyRants for the PayPal. Venmo's MattyRants, kind of school that out here. Listen, y'all, this episode was a little bit of a snooze. We only had a few good Snatch Game performances, to be honest with you. Everybody else was okay, except for the occasional two. The big mouth that is the Brita of filters, and Aiden, I'm just trying to show you how insane I am. Zane. But yes, this is the quickest review I will ever do. Here we go. Girls walk into the workroom. I can't believe it's not butter. We know how this goes. I'm mad, I'm not, I'm happy, I'm confused. A wig falls off, RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul comes in with the best suit of the season because the rest have been kind of whoop. But that suit was right with Jesus this time, RuPaul. Now you tell the girls they have Snatch Game. Snatch Game. One of our favorite categories on this show. I don't know about after this season. Everyone gives who they're gonna be. It's gonna be amazing. And then Vanessa Vanjie Mateo makes it on to another season. Shangela, she's coming for your record. But Vanjie's there to tell us the don'ts while RuPaul's here to tell us the do's. Walk around the room, there's a moment of conversation here and there. Noises are made. I mean, here you go. They try to tell Heidi, don't do Leslie, do Phaedra. What? Bad advice. She did Leslie. She was just fine. Phaedra probably would have put her in the bottom too. Not really, because we saw the other two people who were in the bottom two and they deserve to be in the bottom two, but let's get back to everybody else. Oh, and did I forget to mention that the guest judges are Aaron Samuels and that one guy who was in the Mean Girls movie and also did War of the Worlds for a split second, Daniel Franzese. Honey, he was charging $100 at DragCon for the meet and greets, but I ain't the one to go for. So here's everyone's Snatch Game as follows. Heidi in closet as Leslie Jones on a volume of 3. Jackie Cox was Lisa Rinna. Well, actually, Jackie Cox was really good as Lisa Rinna before I start this off. She was kind of safe at first, but when she got to Don't You Talk About My Husband, an iconic moment from the Housewives of Beverly Hills, I was here for it. Jackie did that. Jada Essence Hall, you were not Cardi B. You were somebody, was not Cardi. But Cardi, probably, 151. Jan was Bernadette Peters. Jan, I feel bad for you. You did a good job. They did not give you any dues, and your runway was also not given any dues either, child. I am finding it hard to watch you just get the safe routine. It's like, but she wasn't safe, though. Jan did a good job. I mean, she did decent. I wasn't behind, but you know, your presentation was everything. Widow Von Du did a version of Tina Turner. It was not the best. It simply was not the best. No. And then she did Ike, which was a lot better than Tina, but there was more moments of her giving facial expressions at people in their mess than there was of Widow actually performing. So we didn't get to see Widow Von do it. Gigi as Maria the Robot was the best in physical comedy. Just her trying to pick up the notes, delivery, the swearing back and forth of RuPaul, the dead face, just, you know, all of it was great. It was good to go. A risky choice, but it paid off. Aiden Zane as Patricia Quinn. I then looked up Patricia Quinn's movie history. Of course, I know her from Rocky Horror Picture Show. But then when she was like, I met her, so I knew her, so I played her. No, you did not. You played somebody. You in a different wig is what you did. And then Brita Filter playing Jennifer Holliday. Why was I not shocked it was someone like Jennifer Holliday? Read in between those lines. She did a lot of mouth movements. She was stretching her jaw for many occasions, possibly a Planta Rosa production after this video, but it was bad. It was worse than Aiden's. And I said it. It was a lot. Crystal method is Poppy. Listen, I got Crystal's method of doing Poppy. I just wasn't really, it wasn't for this Snatch Game. It needed to be a little bit more ready for the volley, as Rue said. It was still good, but I just was like, oh no, it just wasn't all the way realized. Now, I know we don't talk about but her Katharine Hepburn with Parkinson's. No, that was wrong. I was like, now she would do something jacked up like that. Baby, she was writing the scribble scrabble. I was so done. And it was like, no, we are not doing Katharine Hepburn this way. I know we're not here for the grossness of it all, but that performance was gold. And they were shady to take away they took away the runway for a reason, but her runway was perfect. I'm just going to talk about her runway right now so we don't have to go through this later on in the video. She was the Penguin in Brooklyn Heights, met Oswald Cobblepot. Very that. The girls came back into the workroom. There was a lot of all that good stuff. Gigi has a moment of clarity with her gender fluidity. Shout out to you, Gigi. Love you, sis. Widow relates to Tina Turner's story from moments of abuse in her life. All my love to Widow Von Du. Sending it out to your sister. And then we get to the runway where Rupaul comes out in by far the most, I guess, kind of dress. It was okay. Very Reynolds wrap, but the one that's used for the turkey in the oven kind of tease. Like, we need to make sure she's sturdy. Very her. But that pink wig was, a curious. There are people on the judges panel. This is the quickest runway read I will ever do for these girls. Are you ready? Heidi was the witch in the lion, the witch in the wardrobe, giving you bird tease. I thought this was cool. This is not the best, not a full well done, needs a little spice. It's cool. It's in the freezer. We'll pull it out later. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Jackie Cox as Elsa's crown, as well as some design I've seen on many queens before, so it kind of took away the effect with this long skirt. I thought it was cool. I want to say well done, but I'm feeling it needed a little bit something different I guess with the dress. I thought it was cool. Am I going to give popsicle reference this entire time? Jan gave White Walker tease, the frozen part of her face and it being pulled off and then all of that. Jan's not getting enough. I'm sorry, this was well done. It was right with the money. I thought Jan looked great. Widow gave, well, he fell into the ocean. Let me tell him I'm here. Titanic tease. I like this from Widow. This was well done conceptually. I did not like the fabrics with the dress, the bottom part of the skirt. It was ugh. But I did like the concept, so it's well done. Gigi was the ice cream woman. Cool, I thought that was nice. It was a great costume, it was cute, well done. It wasn't a sizzle, but it was well done. Now the makeup, that was a sizzle with the red nose. Thought that was cute and just really cute. Love that, but the look itself was well done. Aiden Zane is the abominable snowman from the 70s, or was that the 70s or the 60s when that came out with Rudolph? With the clay, was that claymation or child, what was that? Y'all know what I'm talking about with the little fuzzy animals, the little dolls they'd have moving around in stop motion. It's a classic. But she was giving you that abominable snowman tease with that same wig from the Basketball Wives moments. And let us be clear, a lot of these girls reuse wigs. So that's on a read for Aiden. The look is cool. I'm not mad at it. It is basic, like Michelle said, but it's not I can't read it. It's well done. I mean, it's cute. Somebody's gonna wear it. I thought it was all right. Popsicle. Brita Filter in an iridescent gown. I wasn't really blown away by this runway, y'all. Another popsicle. Next. It was cool. I mean, that wig was, I wanted that wig to be bigger, to be honest with you, but it was cool. Like, I didn't hate the damn look. Popsicle. Crystal Method as Mr. Freeze in bathrobe attire, maybe business chic. This wasn't my favorite. It needed a little bit more spice. I said it. Ooh, ain't taking it back. Love you, Crystal, but not this look. We already talked about it. That was the runway. It was interesting. Girl Heidi, Jada, Jan, and the widow that was the Von Du were safe. I felt all for Jan's face when she looked down, girl. Like, girl, another week of me being safe. It's always Marsha, never Jan. Gigi, Sherry, and Jackie were in the top. Crystal, Aiden, and Britta were in the bottom. Now, Gigi stole the show, and she is the winner of this week's episode. Crystal, Aiden, and Britta were in the bottom, but we kind of saw this coming with Aiden and Britta finally getting a moment to duke it out on the stage. Now, I don't know what Aiden took before that lip sync, but I needed her to have a little bit more juice in her cup. Mama was dead behind everything. She was the abominable not going anywhere in this lip sync at all. It was dead eyes, dead eyes, dead eyes. Ooh, speaking of dead eyes, the cameraman, editing team, y'all are shady for zooming in on Aiden's face when her contact rolled to the negative symbol and gave us a switch, low key. I thought we was about to play Mario Kart. Take this eye and take that one, and we got the motion. The song was Let It Go, the Cassie Levy, the cast performance version of this, not Indina's version. I like this version, actually. I thought it was pretty good. Britta was in her element. This is Broadway, okay? I mean, y'all saw the magic trick. Low-key, she was just rubbing her dry-ass hands together. Britta was giving us a Jergens commercial. Oh, I need a little lotion. I'm just kidding. It was cute. It was good. A lot of mouth. Like it was that. And Aiden's... Boo. It was, yeah, it was an okay lip sync. It wasn't that bad. I was still feeling Britta really giving it on the stage for this performance. Britta is our winner. Aiden was sent home. She screamed. Everybody was, ha. There she go. That was Drag Race tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Untucked was boring as hell. Boring as hell. Y'all should be prepared for Snatch Game. Well, you never know until you get there. Gigi came for Heidi's makeup. Heidi felt personally attacked. Oh, some people who were on that movie Mean Girls came backstage to be like, ooh, there's drama. Can't believe it. This isn't best friends race. Bye. Very West Hollywood goodbye at that. That was this week's episode. Hope you had fun, kids. Everyone, tell me what you thought of this week's episode downstairs below. Did you have a good time? Did you have a good time? Who was the funniest person for you on Snatch Game? Who was not? What was your runway giving you today? Tell me what you felt about the lip sync itself. Don't forget to subscribe to me on Instagram and Twitter. That's at the MattyRants on Twitter. At MattyRants on Instagram. Facebook's the same. And if you want to donate to the channel, again, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants, PayPal.me/MattyRants. That was a quick review. Can't believe I just did that so fast. You're probably like, Maddie, no, I can't believe you did that. Girl, I'll get on Instagram. We can do long conversations about this. But honey, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I have been bitten by the Animal Crossing bug. I need to get back to my orchard. You want to visit my home and I visit yours? My Nintendo Switch code is on my profile on Instagram and Twitter. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy MattyRants. I will see y'all later on this week. I have a special video coming out soon. And then, of course, we'll be back again with Drag Race, hopefully with a better episode. They're doing another Madonna. They're doing another Madonna moment. Lord, there are way more pop divas than Madonna. I'll talk to y'all later, kids.